It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Alert three. Alert three.
They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. They'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I'm here all day. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if I'm going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Regular. Real.
3rd and long for Mayfield. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And now look at him go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. DeAndre Swift, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo. It's going to be a long.
They'll run on 1st down. Ballard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Half. Here we go.
To throw, it's Allen. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well, and they took the shot downfield. They were more than prepared for that one.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Check.
Now Mayfield. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still ended up with a solid gain.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down.
Just like that. Just like that.
They'll try to run here with Swift. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. The Browns send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
At their own 6-yard
Well, someone's
line.
going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. That's good for 28 yards. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
The ball carrier.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Not today. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo. Let's go.
To the air. Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away. This team now wants to get a cushion, get people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
33-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Mayfield clearing quickly. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And the Browns' 1st down.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Slam.
And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Go, Mike 51. Mike 51. Pistol. Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Check nickel.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He's going to air one out. And that one almost intercepted. Call it a 50-50 ball. It falls incomplete, and now 3rd down.
They decided to take a shot and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did they? They want to take that shot somewhere around the 15-yard mark.
And the defense able to recover, bat it free. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Watch the run. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no, switch the mic right here. Go Mike 40.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
4th down.
The Browns send out their punter now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it twice. At least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I'm actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Browns 7, Texans nothing.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. They'll try the left side. It's Ballard, and he stopped immediately there. He got maybe a half-yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
On the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
All day. Regular. 51's the mic, boys. 51. We got to get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pull it together. Out. Half.
for Williams.
He don't want it.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Here we go. 31.
Throwing again. Allen. He's going to try and go deep again. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
44. Alert! Mike, 44. I'm coming.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. And that will be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
18-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive.
Take four.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Check 24.
Mayfield to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Go, Mike, down 80. Hey, home. Hey, I got it.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That is caught inside the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. That's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as a wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Swift, the ball carrier.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run, but I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
From the 31, Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
I got one. Hey.
They'll run here with Swift. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
On that play, it was the defensive front that won the battle. They out-leveraged the offensive line, got into the backfield, and held them to no gain.
Two runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They're going option play on 3rd down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Well, they went with a nickel. They threw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. Was a kicker from that distance, 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about. But I am a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the way kickers are nowadays, we're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it. That's what you're looking for.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Allen. He's airing it out for Williams. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
44's the mic. 44's mic. Check. Set the tone, defense.
Now Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down with a 1st down as they get about 14 out of that one. And we go to the 2-minute warning.
At the 40-yard line.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Watch twist.
On 2nd down now. It's Allen. And he's He's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the two tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job playing out the running game.
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
It's our time. It's our time. Fofo's the Mike. Mike's Fofo.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen dancing to his left. Complete right around the 8. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing down the line, picking up a first down.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
You don't want it.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
I got him.
Shift. Watch the shift. Kill.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Kill. Back.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Good. Makes the score Texans 14, Browns 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down, Browns.
Good. 180. Run. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd.
Crunch time, defense. 36.
Mayfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36.
Mayfield's pass intercepted. The Texans take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hey, check.
Let's go. Mike 51. Mike 51.
You middle.
Hey, Mike 51.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Buchanan. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Give him 28 yards on that one. And it will result in a fresh set of downs. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it.
Alert. Hey, watch 28. Check your hot read. Shift.
Half 85.
51's the mic, boys. 51.
The final shot before half for Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. From 8 yards out, and the Texans will extend their lead. You knew time was going to run out, so this had to be in the end zone, and somehow they were able to find a window and get it done.
Very easy for us to talk about up here that, yes, all that had to happen. But when time's running down, sometimes your brain compresses a little bit, too. They show great poise, understanding of situation, making sure they got to the end zone in order to complete that pass and take a nice momentum into the locker room.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. The return man, Ty Johnson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
They're not ready for
Half 85.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Check.
They'll keep it on the ground. Ballard and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Brought down at the 30.
That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
Down 80.
51. 6-man.
Middle.
Check curl.
Ballard looks to throw on 3rd and 1. Throw left side, complete. That's Ballard. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
180.
Mike 51. Get your swerve on. Check.
Monday.
Check.
Monday.
From the gun, it's Allen. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Mike 44. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it. Hey, switch gears.
Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Behind the chain, 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic.
5 wide.
They scared. 44.
Here's Allen to throw it.
It's just me and you.
He's got his man on the crossing route. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 31-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Tight.
Fofo's the mic. Mike's Fofo. I'm coming after you. 44 is the mic.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Houston.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This one taken just inside the 10. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Good. 180.
Mike's 56.
Regular.
They're running it.
A first down throw for Mayfield. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10. Thanks for tagging along with us here from Houston, Texas.
Tight right. 4 down.
Throwing, Mayfield. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Mayfield down. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
First down, Cleveland.
180.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo!
Hey, alert.
On first down, Swift. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go again. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. Check.
Kings.
Check 50. Check 50.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 27. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Bang, 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 bang. No. Off.
They'll run Cox. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30 on the carry.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
2nd and 8.
Mike, 44. Watch the pass.
And again, this time to the quarterback. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Mike spoke well.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. 44's the mic. 44's the mic.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fielded just inside the 12. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24-yard gain.
Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
180. Hey, watch the slant.
First down, and they go left again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, let's calm down. Hey, let's go. Let's calm the crowd. Alert, 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 alert. Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
Now a carry for Swift. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
Check 26, check 26.
Here's Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th today. Picked off around the 41, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. That interception may be the exclamation mark on what really all around has been a good performance.
A fantastic performance. They will enjoy film session. Their grade should be very good on this one. And I think the next time the offense gets the ball, I just think about running it and getting the clock done and getting the heck out of here.
And by the way, semantics here, but before the grammar please come after me, I think it's exclamation points.
You're asking me? Seriously?
Yeah, you're smarter than me. Everybody knows that.
Listen, I go with what you say, my man.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
We're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. 31.
Allen.
Get in the weight room.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Sponge. No.
On 2nd down. It's over. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 38. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where they had defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
30. Record. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right.
First down. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
8 yards to go on 2nd down. And now they'll throw with Allen. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the second week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. And finding the tight end Hooper.
Mayfield's
7 yards to pick up there.
This game just keeps evolving and changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try to take him out of the game as we see in this one.
You're exactly right. Take him out of the game. That was just his first catch. Big reason they're losing right now. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. Defensively, you've got the nice lead here in the 4th quarter. You're saying, if they want to get a run of a little over 10 yards, that's okay.
I hear what you're doing there, and I think you're onto something. They've loosened up on defense, so don't get fooled by the nice runs you're getting now. You've got to get bigger plays, possibly think about throwing the football a bit more here.
Hurry! 40's a mic. 40's a mic. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid. Hurry!
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
If he's their best threat on offense, use the #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Oh, get him! Get him! Get him!
On 2nd and 2, Mayfield, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Browns on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Mike 40, Mike 40.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Could have gone with a ground game there. Opted for the quick pass. Well, I don't know that it would have mattered, Charles, but it didn't work out.
In a lot of these offenses, yards after catch are built in without explicitly saying it. In this case, he didn't make anyone miss out on the perimeter. Got tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
And brings up 4th down.
Watch the screen.
Real. Yeah, check. Hey, Mike. Hey, no. Switch the mic right here. We'll go Mike 40. Mike 40.
Watch the screen. Pass. Let's go. Hey, Mike 40. Mike 40. Hey, let's get some penetration.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
All over you. Good job.
So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try and run some clock. Here's the on the ground. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this. Get in behind us and let's do it.
There's time to shine. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
40. Mike, check. They can't hang with us. Jam him. Jam. Undercrush.
Now a hand up here to the running back. And they snap him short of the first as he can only get to the 20. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
Matt Patricia, he says now's the time. His guys are going to go for it on 4th. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. And now what the heck is this? A punt formation from the red zone? Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Watch the slap.
Point it right. Hey, alert. Up.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
One last shot for Mayfield here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 33. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but 2nd, 3rd, and 4th quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So for Houston, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Indianapolis Colts come to town. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, they can ill afford to drop too many more as they fall to 7-6 on the year. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.